Hello and welcome to part 9 of Ylands, and what we're going to be trying to do today is we're going to be trying to craft the chemistry station. So we've got quite a few now, as you can see they're listed around outside my hut in no particular order, but basically one progresses from one to the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and craft this chemistry station. Now we did craft some bits and pieces on the energy workbench, which we now have, and we also built some new stuff with the foundry, so we can have a look and see what we've got, if anything new. So there's the jolly old alchemy cell, the dyeing stand, which we did before. That's that one over there. I think there have been some new bits that I didn't recognise, so hopefully one of those is what we're looking for. Okay, so nothing's just pots and the coffins. Not them again. I just won't leave me alone. Lantern. The lanterns be useful at some point. Various metal containers, all the real world objects, ladders. Very handy. Stoves, although we can build an energy stove, so that's a very basic thing. Iron ingot and a hammer, that's fairly achievable early on in the game if you're looking to cook food, and cooked food is better. Bamboo bed, bamboo chest, a bank safe. Okay, fair enough, I suppose, as long as you remember the combination. Oh, look at that! They're all different types of energy couplers. And those are the sort of like operators, isn't it? So, yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we can also create car parts now. Can't create a whole car, but we can create the car parts. So we might be able to canvas. So we've got all of these. So these are. So you have one or the other. Energy randomizer, energy splitter, energy stove, and we've got XOR, so exclusive. So if you know your maths on that, then you'll know what it is. For those of you who haven't done it before, they might be a bit confused. A force field door. Wow, that's advanced for a tiny island in the middle of nowhere. Okay. What else? A car driver's seats. Different types. And the Locksmith Table. Oh, that'd be my dog getting upset with something. Alright, just let me sort him out. Okay, so I've got some nice new things to craft there. But still no chemistry. Helps if you learn how to spell. No. Okay, so vacuum tubes. We need flasks, I should imagine. We need nails. Definitely, probably planks. Don't need a bellows, not this time. No, it was hard to work out what they need. So what do I need for a chemistry station? Okay. Have I got any glass flasks? Let's start there. Flasks. Yes, I've got some glass flasks. Do I have some planks? Yes. Do I have some nails? Yeah, I've got plenty of nails. I'm 74. I'm rich with nails, apparently. Probably need a hammer. Ah, there's my hammer. What else? Let's have a look at our foundry. Steel rods. That was useful for before, so we might go for one of those. Okay, let's go with something like that. Let's start with the steel rod. That seemed to be useful. Right, so it's unlit. So we filled it with fuel. Now we've got to light it. Alright, so now we're going to do that. We're going to create a steel rod. See what that gives us. Because I seem to remember it giving us some bits and pieces before that we didn't really investigate. Okay, in the meantime, I am kind of getting food desperate. Whereas I had plenty of food before, I seem to be suffering indignity. So I could probably use and create a fire. Roasted veg seemed to do the job, but meat in general, what's that? Fish meat, that'll do. That usually works well. Cooked food, usually meat-based stuff, seems to work best for sating your hunger. So it's worth doing a bit of fishing or taking out some of the animals in your surrounding area and generally cooking the resulting meat on a fire. Now, so far I haven't had any problems killing any of the animals, so raw crab meat. Okay, there's that. Let's do. Let's go find something. Okay, so raining again, lovely. So let's check our foundry. And let's take our steel rod. Okay, let's see if that's giving us anything else to work with. Flasks. So chemistry, what do you do in chemistry? You cook things in the flask with, what is it? It's a Bunsen burner, isn't it? So let's try and burn. A lab burner. Steel rod. 2 steel rods, right? So we need to do another steel rod. That looks promising. So steel rod, another one of those, please. So it's still alight. That's handy, even though it was raining. Some wooden pieces. Let's pick up some wooden pieces. And create a fire over here. Crafting. I need a fire. Fire. And unlit campfire. Construct. No, just that'll do. And then we'll light it. And interact with it. Crafting, we've got. No, craft some roasted fruit. Always works well, and some roasted crab meat. Roasted meat. Apparently I've got some raw meat. That'll do. Just wait for those to cook enough in there. So, in between doing bits and pieces here, we're also trying to craft. There we go, take that, that's it, job done. Right, okay, so we can now create this burner. It's lab burner, wasn't it? That's what it was called. Lab burner, right, okay, so let's craft. Right, so now, can we create a chemistry? Oh, look at that. Ha ha ha. We've 3 steel rods that we can achieve. 3 steel rods. Steel rods. So it's 5 in total I needed. I needed 2 to create the burner and then 3 to actually create the station itself. In the meantime, let's go check our food out. It's cooking over here. Let's take all of that and do some more. Apparently I've got loads of meat to cook. I don't know how to do all of that. Yeah, raw meat, yeah, that's good. Let's cook that. That'll keep us going for a long time to come. So do those 3 and those 6, and that's everything. That was Right, okay, so it's a bit back and forth today. 13 seconds. This is the only boring bit that I find, actually waiting for things to craft. And that could be really horrible, just make you wait for days for it, because some games do. Right, so let's back away from the foundry. And we want dun 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 a chemistry station. There we go. Oh, that was right. Oh, yeah, that's a bit rough and ready. Where are we going to bang it? Let's bang it over here. Just out of the way a bit. And let's rotate it. Yeah, probably not the most stable place to put it, but that'll do. Right, so what does this give us the ability to do? Nothing. It gives absolutely nothing. I was hoping with the raw rubber in my hand that it might have something. That's a bit of a disappointment. Nothing's currently been crafted. So yeah, that's because there's no recipes to craft. I think I might be missing the saltpeter. Some of the other ingredients, because I haven't seen any of that on this island, and that's disappointing, because I think that means I'm going to have to go to a different island and find it. Okay, apparently I've sent a payment, if you saw that. I've got no idea what I've just paid for. Okay, let's pick up my food. Take all. Really must remember to turn off all notifications when I'm playing games. Okay, so there we have it. We have a chemistry station that we can't do anything with. What's that timer? And as I've got that timer on, have they? I wonder if that means I can't use it for X amount. It's like it's being constructed still, like everything else. So, like when you're crafting an item within the station, it takes a minute or so to build. The same thing's going on here, whereas it takes so long before it's actually ready for you to use. So when that's finished, hopefully we should be able to craft something new. There we go. Well, I did say hopefully. That's a bit disappointing. Kind of expected something. Have to investigate that a little bit further and see what we can do with that. Let's take all that, so plenty of food. Right, so that was a bit of a dead end for us. But I think that's all of the crafting stations apart from the locksmith. So let's have a look at the locksmith while we're here. Not chemistry station, we want a locksmith. That's with a CK. There we go. Right, so okay, we need to make some plans. We need some more. Oh, we need some more iron. A vice. Yeah, that's going to be interesting on the drive belt. Made of rubber, which I thought we would need the chemistry station for. But the chemistry station doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay, well, let's make some planks. We can do some planks, and we can go and mine some iron. That's on the other side of the island. So planks. Let's do some planks. Crafting plank. Plank. So we need 10 planks. So we have 10 planks. Crafting. Locksmith. So we've got the planks. Iron ingots, so we need the smelter, which is this thing. Apparently we can do a lot of iron ingots, so let's add some fuel. and then light it. And then let's do some iron ore. Okay, so that should give us all the other bits and pieces that we need for the locksmith table. But the vice, get the feeling that's something that I'm going to be making at the foundry, or maybe here. No? Okay, fine. Can I create a vice at the foundry? No. Okay, maybe we need... I'm actually using the foundry to do anything. Right, okay. Maybe we need a large steel rod. I might even need a block or something. Yeah, so they all look like construction-like objects, don't they? For building stuff. I've got any steel plate? Yeah, I've got some steel plates. I've got a cogwheel. I had a propeller somewhere. Okay, so that's somewhere at least. I'm getting somewhere with all of that. But we'll leave it there. And I will catch you in the next video. If you're enjoying this video series, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And we'll see you in the next video, and hopefully by then I've worked out how to create a locksmith table. Alrighty then, see you in on.